Hi, my name is Peyton Cottrell II. A few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago at the best, of my recollection, I was doing some meditating, and I was looking for any traces of secret lost souls, ghosts, and in Houston, Texas. And to my astonishment, actually scared me a little bit. Someone, let's I'm gonna play it safe. Somebody from a buried Catholic church in New Orleans contacted me, and it caught me off guard so much to the point that I kind of wanted to forget about it. I've never been contacted from a ghost from someone who was trapped. They are trapped, unfortunately, in a buried Catholic church. And supposedly, a friend of mine, an actress of a friend, I did some background research on forbidden places of old worship dating back to the 18th and 19th centuries of New Orleans. And they had to dig very deep, and they came across supposedly. I haven't seen it myself in the evidence online in Louisiana, but they said that they found evidence that there's a buried cathedral in the Big Easy, well, New Orleans. So the scariest part about this story is that, and yes, they are published. I have two published stories about it on Amazon. As you guessed, it's called Buried Catholic Church in New Orleans, along with the 21 other books that I have, well, novellas, stories. And I was contacted again two more times, and you can do it if you want to, but I have no interest in learning whom contacted me inside the Buried Catholic Church. To tell you the truth, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know who contacted me. It could be a priest. It could be a member of a clergy from a few centuries in the past. It could even be, in all due respect to heaven, in Summerland, heaven. It could be an archangel. No, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. And I'm not gonna say grab a pendulum or other tools of the occult. This is the Catholic Church. This is the Catholic Church we're talking about. The Catholic Church. Uh, you can take it on faith. I mean, what I make of the story about a buried Catholic Church? Some may say yes, that's fine with me. I think it's a little bit foolish, but no, I would not make up the idea that there's a buried cathedral, a temple underneath New Orleans. And no, please don't bring out your pendulums to see if I'm lying about it. Don't do all that. If you do, fine, but please don't do it. I mean, we're talking about the Catholic Church here. Uh, a few years ago, I went to a person's wedding. I'm not going to get too personal right there. A person's wedding in my family, and in curiosity, being a tourist, obviously, I started asking. I'll admit it. Psychics and tarot card readers. Have you heard about there being a buried Catholic church in New Orleans? A few of them got scared, noticeably, and to be expected, unfortunately. And a few of them had no idea. They never even heard of the story about there being a buried Catholic church in New Orleans. But do your own research. Go online. Go online. let's on this story. Let's kind of try to stay away. Let's kind of let's stay away from the occult on this idea. We are talking about Catholicism, so let's try to keep it right there on the narrow side of the street. I'm not gonna say don't go off on the deep end on this topic, but just keep it in the middle of the road right here. We are talking about Catholicism, but yeah, it's been on my mind, and yes, I'm making these kind of videos about paranormal happenings, occurrences in America upon request. And I've pretty much saturated another topic that I mostly talk about so much. So I need to kind of venture into other spiritual paths, journeys. But it's been on my mind about a Barry Catholic Church in New Orleans, and yes, it's on Amazon in my book list that I published. Look up for yourself and the evidence of online for Louisiana. Anyway, I need to get off my stomach. My email address is number 2ndgermany.antarctica@gmail.com. Number 2ndgermany.antarctica@gmail.com. It's the only email address that I use. That's it. That's it. Y'all have a good day. God's peace.